We're co-operatives playing Honeymoon Vacation.
Man, you really chose like the worst chair.
Listen, it's the closest thing we have to couch co-op
Yeah.
that we have. Is this how you want to start our first ever video? Fucking bitching about your our couch. It's my couch, really.
About it's my couch. Yes. This is how I shall be introduced.
I already
The
can't move.
The camera angle is fucking terrible.
It is awful. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Co-Operatives amazing new channel.
Re-established.
Well, we re-established. We used to have a channel, decided it was shit, and fucking deleted all of it. So, here we are with better quality, better fucking, hopefully, everything. We already have issues, though. I can't fucking move. The left stick is not doing anything. Okay, the keyboard works.
Oh, is it not controller compatible then?
No, it is controller compatible, because look, the right stick moves around, yeah. X is inventory, Y is jump.
Why is Y jump?
I didn't code it. I made some of the art, found some spooky music, and like did some of the story. That's about it.
Come back.
I don't want to play with keyboard.
I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah, it seems I may have to. So this is a game I made back in like 2015, maybe 2016, at a game jam at a local college, and the theme of the game jam was transmission. So we were like, oh, should we do like radio's transmission, or I was like, well, diseases transmit. We could do a zombie game, because I think I was on a Left 4 Dead binge at that point. And they were like, oh, that's a fucking good idea. So, well, as we go along, I'll tell you, like, how different things came about and shit. Like, let's go here. Creepy, but kind of cool. It won't hurt to take a second, to check out a real-life zombie hand, right? Ethan knows he shouldn't play with zombies, but when is he ever gonna have another chance to check out a zombie up close and in person? Let's get a closer look. Ethan is not an idiot.
Hang on. Why is there just a zombie arm sticking through the wall?
Because next door to you is your friends who were getting married. Like, you're all on a honeymoon vacation. And while they were fucking, they drank Soylent wine.
Yeah.
Which turned him into a zombie. So now he's busting through your door, presumably, because he smells meat.
That is not my door.
Or your wall. He's making his own door, we'll say.
You know what? Fuck it. It's more what Noah would do, but let's get a closer look.
Enter A. Okay.
Death.
So I have to play it hybrid between controller and keyboard.
Oh, this is gonna be
hell. Yeah. Ethan knows he shouldn't play with zombies, but when is he ever gonna have a chance to take a check out a zombie up close in person? He checks out the zombie hand, taking in all the unnatural green and blue skin tones. In his fascination, he fails to move fast enough to avoid the zombie friends when they come crashing through the wall. The zombies land on him, and Ethan falls to the ground hard, knocking him unconscious. The world goes black forever. There's the credits. It was a funny time. So yeah, the story is Jack and Diane. Which,
the painting is just nut and mold.
Yeah, just screwing. So where we got the Soylent wine was at the game jam. It was sponsored by this like disgusting like protein fruit juice called Soylent juice or Soylent Green or something like that.
Anything named Soylent just sounds shit.
It tastes like shit. I think it was like Fuck, some of them were like supposed to be chocolate flavored, it just tasted like dirt water. It was hell. So I was like, because they were like, what should be the like kickstart for the the zombie infection? I was just like, oh, Soylent tastes like shit, and everyone agreed that it was so bad that it could probably start a zombie apocalypse.
That is how bad it is.
Yeah. Fuck, I don't know why my left stick isn't working for this game.
You sure the controller isn't damaged?
It shouldn't be. I was just playing with it earlier. So yeah, Jack and Diane, basic couple thing. Ethan was named after the lad to my right, isn't that friend Ethan?
Uh-huh.
Does management know it has a zombie problem? Maybe we should let him know. The line seems to be dead. Maybe he can repair it? Ethan tries to fix the phone, no such luck. He forgot he knows nothing about how phones work. Yeah, there's a bunch of shit. Fancy TV. Upon closer inspection, maybe it's not so fancy. Almost as if someone took one of those old 2 TVs and squished it. Which is literally how the model for that TV was made. He just found a free box TV on the internet and squished the fuck out of it in Blender. Or I guess, whatever this game's engine is, Unity. In his celebratory haze, Ethan had dropped and shattered his cell phone screen. Maybe it'll still work. He wistfully jabs at the power button, but it does not power to life. This might be useful, but it is sure heavy. Do you really want to carry this around a zombie apocalypse? I sure do. You try to take the fire extinguisher, but stuck to the wall. Surely this is a fire hazard.
That fucking reminds me of all the fucking, this will certainly affect the trout population. Why is there a fucking...
Hey Tweets, you're a pretty bird. Ethan knows he has to act quickly. The hole is getting bigger with each supernatural blow from his friends turned zombies. Still, he hesitates long enough to consider his pet bird Tweets, currently stashed in a tiny hotel bathroom. His attachment to the bird is strong enough that he insists on bringing him along for the weekend getaway. Does he spare the time to grab him?
Absolutely. Wow.
Ethan hadn't been able to leave Tweets behind when planning this trip, and he couldn't leave him behind now. Ethan grabs the birdcage and whirls to make a quick getaway. Tweets safely in his hands. Unfortunately, zombie Diane seems to be quicker than he could have ever imagined, and she blocks his exit from the bathroom. Ethan watches in horror as zombie Diane swats the birdcage from his hands. He hopes the force of the cage slamming to the floor will free Tweets to escape. He knows he won't be so lucky. So, the backstory behind that is I forget who it was. But one of the people who I was working on this game with was, like, super fucking attached to her birds. Like, she tried to work it into every conversation. Like, oh, my fucking bird, it's so great. Little Tweets, I love him. And we were so fucking sick of hearing it. So I just leaned over to, like, one of the programmers, like, can we have an ending where the bird gets fucking murdered by the zombies?
I fucking love that. Can we have an ending where it gets fucking murdered?
She took it like a champ, too. She didn't seem to bother it too much. But we were all so fucking sick of hearing about the bird.
Oh my god. That is fucking hilarious.
I fucking love that frame. Ethan awakes.
It looks like a shitty reaction image.
Yeah. Alright. I think there's one last ending in this room. Oh yeah, I forgot about that glitch. So, that door doesn't have collision for some reason, so you can just walk around. The hallway only spawns when you open the door.
Oh my god.
Ethan would have to be crazy to open this. Ethan decided it's every man for himself. Tony is capable of finding his own way out, and Ethan is the one in imminent danger. He promises himself he will call his friend as soon as he has reached safety. Ethan throws open the hotel door and uses his momentum to rush forward into the hallway. Unfortunately, his friend's inconvenient zombie sounds had drowned out the groaning horde of the undead in this hallway. Ethan has a moment to hope that his own screams will be enough to alert Tony about the impending zombie takeover. Reflective moment over. All thoughts are overcome by an all-consuming lust for brains.
So the way out is in the room.
No, it's in your buddy's room. Well, it's not even in your buddy's room, but you have to get shit from your buddy's room to progress. Because you know how
I will let you lead me through this, because I have...
Yeah, it's like I wasn't going to make you try to find everything.
there's a door there. I fucking forgot that
you
there
know
was
how, like, hotels have, like, the connected rooms? I sent this game to the group chat. I was like, here's a game to play for Halloween. I recommend controller. Your friend Tony is sleeping in the adjoining room. The door has been unlocked since they first checked in 2 days ago. Tony's room opens just as Ethan reaches out for the door handle. Tony stands just over the threshold, sleep tousled but clearly concerned. What's going on? Tony demands. Ethan pauses to decide if he has the time to explain. He is fairly certain the crashing sound he just heard was the former bride and groom breaking into his room. Does Ethan waste precious time convincing Tony he's now in a horror movie?
I feel like it's going to be death if I say yes, so yes.
It's Jack and Diane. They aren't exactly Jack and Diane anymore, Ethan spits out. We gotta find a way out of here, and quick. Maybe we should take some supplies just in case, Tony says, ready to follow Ethan's lead.
That was not death, okay.
I can't remember if no was death or not. Body spray. Hygiene is always important, zombies are not. Take the body spray. The sweat is real, or I love stinking.
It's fucking worthless, so let's take it.
Okay.
Is there like an inventory capacity or something?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, it's not really... There's as many spaces as there are items in the game, so...
So, there's not a fucking limited space.
Yeah.
It's limited by the amount of items there are.
Yeah, pretty much. The newspaper has an article that explains what's happening. Explains a bad batch of Soylent wine has been released to various resorts and hotels across the country. The only currently known cure for this affliction is death by fire or decapitation. Damn. Yeah, so you need the body spray and this lighter over here. It's like we can't leave those behind. Could this lighter be useful?
Take it.
And then, yeah. Tony's phone sitting on the table. Tony's phone has a full battery but no signal. So now we can finally go into the hallway and survive. We don't want to go too far into the zombies, so we stay here.
Will they just die? Or will we die?
Yeah.
Damn. A gun.
Yeah. Let's make Left 4 Dead happen. Do you even know how to shoot this? Who cares? Zombies, or you'll shoot your eye out.
Well, you know what I'm going with.
Yeah. How do we load this thing?
Oh my god. It may have been named after me, but this is not me.
Yeah. And then the bullets. Ethan will have bullets. If he takes these, bullets are a gun's best friend. Ethan doesn't need bullets.
Well, we already have the gun. Let's take the bullet.
Yeah. Not exactly a mag light, but it may be good for bludgeoning.
Right?
Things are only scary in the dark, right? Yes, Ethan suffers from... I don't think they had a room, but they coded that in. What Ethan can't see can't hurt him. But what Ethan can't see can't... Ethan feels safer already.
So how do we use the items? Also, the flashlight just spawned back.
There's a slight groaning from the other room.
Huh.
In the dim light, Ethan makes out the outline of a figure standing in the middle of the room. He starts calling out, but what he assumes to be his friend Russell before he hears the telltale groaning coming from the figure. While Ethan may not be a great marksman, he knows his only option at this point is to try shooting the zombie in front of him. Thankfully, he had already loaded the bullets into the gun. As the zombie starts shambling towards Ethan, he shakily aims the gun and pulls the trigger. It takes a few shots, but eventually Ethan lands a headshot that sends the zombie Russell to the ground. The fire escape is directly next to this room, and Ethan decides waiting in this room for rescue is his best option. He double checks that he has at least one bullet left in the chamber, just in case help never comes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Is that the only escape, or?
Well, there's a secret ending that I'm gonna show you last, because it's my favorite.
Is the secret end suicide or something?
No, it's much more better. It's the rest of these I'm gonna show you beforehand are just deaths, though.
I see. Okay, so you can skip the opening.
Yeah, I was just letting it play the other time so I could talk. Yeah, if we keep him ignorant, it's like, we don't have time, we got out of here now, Ethan tells Tony. Alright, but did you forget tweets, Tony asks. Before Ethan can stop him, Tony rushes to Ethan's room, inviting the waiting zombie Diane and zombie Jack to Tony and Ethan feast.
Ah, so no is death.
Yeah. Which you'd think is the opposite way around.
Yeah.
I love how fucking Tony was like, aw, tweet. So actually the bird fucking dies in 2 endings. Ugh. Alright, so I think there's another ending if we go out with nothing. They really had no other path to take, but the hallway is just too overrun with shambling zombies. Upon sight of Ethan and Tony, the zombies shift from shuffling aimlessly to zeroing in on their next
Hang on, what changes there? Because
you're supposed to grab the body spray and a lighter, so you can just...
But we never did that.
No, we didn't have time to code in the animation for it.
Oh.
So technically you're doing it, but
oh my God.
It doesn't show it. If this fucking screen...
Did you also not code an exit for this screen? Do we have to Alt F4 this shit?
Hopefully my controller works now.
Nope.
No, I don't. Alright. Alright, welcome back. We had technical difficulties. The fucking game wouldn't...
The game didn't game.
Pretty much. Alright, so now I get the lighter. And the fucking body spray. If we go in with just the flashlight, it's like Ethan, dim light, telltale groaning. While Ethan may not be a great marksman, he knows his only option at this point is to try shooting the zombie in front of him. Unfortunately, Ethan didn't think he'd need the gun, and he doesn't think throwing the bullets at Russell will be very effective. Ethan is just long enough to contemplate his poor life choices he's made before Russell descends. For Ethan, it is game over.
Bruh.
Yeah, dude, this game was a lot of fun to make, all the different endings and shit. That's surprisingly, like, kind of ambitious for, like, what everyone else was doing. We had talks of the next year, like, making a VR version, because one of them had, like, VR gaming software.
Oh,
but
shit.
like none of us kept each other's contact information, so it just never came to light.
Damn. You should see if you can try to find some of these people.
Hell yeah. I'm sure I could. I don't know if the website page for this game is still up, but if it is, I could probably find out like at least some of their names. Alright, fucking lighter. Fucking body spray. This time we grab the gun, but we don't grab the bullets.
Oh, it's another death here.
Yeah. As the zombie starts shambling towards it, shakily aims and pulls the trigger. A sad click echoes through the room. Unfortunately, Ethan never loaded the gun. He debates running back to the previous room, but at this point he realizes it won't end up making a difference. For Ethan, it is game over. So all those are like, some of them were pretty funny, some of them were kind of like, oh yeah, of course that's the fucking ending, because you didn't bring your bullets. Now we're on to my favorite ending.
Oh boy.
In this AAA title, Honeymoon Vacation.
Yes.
RTX enabled.
Budget,
yeah, fucking
VR compatible.
I mean, look at these characters.
Look at this animation. This is indistinguishable from real life.
This is industry defining, you know.
This is the kind of game when white moms say kids aren't going to know the difference between the real world and the game.
Exactly, yeah. I proudly say that this game will inspire violence. Dude. You know, when Mario came out and Sonic, they were both revolutionary titles that forever changed the gaming industry. I think the same can be said for Honeymoon Vacation.
This is one of the best horror games I think I've ever seen.
Exactly. Resident Evil does not hold a fucking candle.
Outlast don't have shit on this.
Exactly.
Are we stuck?
No.
Look at this loser! Oh,
there we go. I knew if I jumped enough, it'll glitch me out of the bathtub. Alright, so now for my favorite ending. Alright, you have to like hug the wall during this part. And then when you see that zombie, I'll explain the lore behind that zombie once I get to it. You catch the eye of a fine-looking zombie. She makes suggestive moves towards you.
Is this an escape or just a death? How do you survive?
So, while I was chilling with, I think his name was Noah. He was modeling like all the character models in the game.
Yeah.
And me and him were just chilling, and I was like, "Hey," because me and him were all just kind of hanging out, bullshitting the whole time. So I just looked at him. I was like, "Hey, you wanna fucking make it like a zombie with hot pants on? It'd be funny as shit." So we created a character named Hot Pants Zombie that you're able to find, and like you end up running away with them and and having a happy life and family with Hot Pants Zombie.
What the fuck?
That is my favorite ending, where you run away and fucking bang Hot Pants Zombie.
Before ever meeting him, you really did manage to capture everything Noah would love, but just slap my name on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Dude, I hope Noah ends up downloading this game from the group chat and giving it a whirl. He'd fucking love this shit.
I don't think he'll ever find that secret ending unless you show it.
I'd have to talk him through a lot of this game, but
that is fucking beautiful.
so yeah, I think that's all the endings in Honeymoon Vacation. I'm gonna see if there's one where if you turn her down, I forgot. If you turn, there I am. This is a very no glitches in this game whatsoever.
This works fluidly.
Exactly.
Honestly, Bethesda could take a lesson from you.
Exactly. Dude, fucking... I know y'all be running Balloon's Tower Defense at 120 frames, but this shit gets up to, like, realms you've never even seen. I think it may just be the same text as if you walk into the Horde, but I can't remember. You have to be very fucking methodical about getting dot pant zombie. There are too many zombies to avoid. Panic sets in as Ethan knows he'll never see another day. Yeah, it's just the same text.
Bruh.
So yeah, I think I'm pretty fucking sure we got all the endings.
We're pretty sure.
Yeah. Because even
what if you take the bullets but not the gun?
Well, that's the thing. I think it'll be the same because the text was like Ethan doesn't think throwing the bullets will be of any use. So I think that was just like a fuck up, but maybe we didn't have time.
It'd be fucking hilarious if that just was that route that worked. You just throw the bullet and it just kind of the zombies just kind of drops. Yeah. Russell just kind of fucking dies.
There's not even, like, frames between it. He's just standing up and then, like... yeah, he's just on the floor.
One moment he's vertical, literally one frame later he's just sideways.
He's like the Family Guy death pose.
It's not even in that pose. It's just the same as he's standing straight up, just now sideways.
Vertical, yeah.
Still got the, like, slight moving, but he's just sideways halfway through the ground.
That'd be fucking great.
10 out of 10 game, right there.
I don't expect it, but if anyone would want to make an animation out of this, if you could rip the fucking models from this, I don't mind sending you a copy of the game. If you want to, like, make that to where that's an ending.
Bruh.
Dude, I'd love to send this to, like, a set of, like actual developers and be like, do what you can with this.
Oh my god, that'd be fucking awesome.
But I think that's all that's in Honeymoon Vacation. A game I'm very proud of for not the reasons that most people are proud of a game. I'm proud because it's so fucking ass, but really funny. This game, I think it really is enhanced if you know like the fucking context behind the inside jokes. That's why, like, say if Noah downloads this game, for example, I'm gonna want to, like, him to stream it to me on Discord so I can be like, alright, so that is a reference to, you know,
tweets.
Yeah, tweets, the fucking bird that everyone hated. Did you like, I mean, you didn't really play it, but did you enjoy that experience?
This was a very entertaining experience, yes.
We should make a fucking homemade movie
about fucking honeymoon.
And then in the bonus features, there will be an alternate ending with Hot Pants Zombie.
Oh my god.
Baby, I love you. Oh.
It'd have to be a time when we can get fucking all of us together.
Exactly. Dude, I wish we had more time for the animation so I could see, like, how does a zombie make suggestive movements towards you? She, like, pops open one of her buttons and is like, her fucking rib cage hanging out. Alright. Well, that wraps it up. We'll see you next time on Co-Operatives. Ethan, any departing words?
No.
Oh.